Hey everyone, this is Norris Tony coming back to y'all with another video. I'm going to read an article from realityblurb.com and it's called RHOP's Robyn Dixon and Gizelle react to Chris cheating allegation as Candiace slams them and says, "Worry about your boyfriends for hire and cheating husbands." Candiace Dillard-Bassett clapped back after Robyn Dixon and Gizelle Bryant discussed the cheating allegations against her husband, Chris Bassett. The 36-year-old Real Housewives of Potomac star also suggests that Robyn and Gizelle were behind yet another plot against someone's family. I can believe that. They've been doing that for the previous 7 seasons. Well, at least Gizelle has. Robyn been a co-signer to whatever Gizelle does. According to the unsustained rumors, Chris impregnated another woman before paying for the pregnancy to be terminated. And I don't believe that at all. He purportedly told the woman to get rid of it so Candiace's reputation on RHOP would stay protected. The woman who claimed to have nude photos of Chris alleged they were still communicating early in October. Again, I don't believe that woman who came out and tried to talk about she had an affair with Chris. I don't believe her at all. Her story just did not add up nor made sense to me. On Robyn and Gizelle's Reasonably Shady podcast by Atlanta Black Star, the co-stars discussed the allegations and Robyn's seemingly bold-stirred part of the narrative. I know people are probably going to try to ask, "Oh, we need more proof." I've seen enough to kind of know that something was done that wasn't supposed to happen. Robyn, you ain't got no proof. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen a damn thing. Stop lying. If anything, you need to see what's going on in your marriage to Juan. That's what you need to be seeing. Cause you ain't seen nothing with Chris, girl. Stop lying. Expressed Robyn, who identified that she's speaking from experience with her own husband Juan, who previously admitted to communicating inappropriately with another woman. That he did. These guys are so stupid, she said. Why would they entertain these women? And when I say guys, I'm speaking for my own as well. Why do they entertain these thirsty women who are fans? Gizelle responded, "I'm not going to talk about yours. I'm not going to talk about Juan. You should. But I'm just going to say that some of these guys are miserable, unhappy at home. And that's Juan. He's unhappy with Robyn at home, I bet. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have been communicating with that woman from Canada. But okay." After the co-stars' comments, Candiace took to Twitter and addressed the situation. "If you would just shut the F up and worry about your boyfriends for hire and cheating husbands, you wouldn't have to post proof that you weren't behind yet another plot against someone's family," wrote Candiace on October 28th. "Once again, the people of God are tired. They are tired, just like Gizelle and Robyn, along with their podcasts." Okay, and that's all. But I could play y'all what Robyn and Gizelle was talking about, though. Hold on. This is them on their podcast talking ish.
I know people are probably going to try to say, "Oh, we need more proof. We need more proof." I've seen enough to kind of know that something was done that wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
No, you didn't. I don't think you've seen anything, but okay.
I mean, these guys are so stupid. Like, why do they even entertain these women? And
man
when I
is
say
stupid.
guys, I'm speaking
He's
from
one of the
my
stupid
own
guys.
as well. Why do they entertain these thirsty women who are fans?
I'm not going to talk about yours. I'm not going to talk about one, but I'm just going to say some of these guys are miserable, unhappy,
Right.
unhappy at home.
They need attention.
Yes.
They need
Just like one needed attention from that other woman. Okay, Tasha. Okay, let me play this video. This is the woman that accused Chris of having an affair with her, and she was pregnant by him. I think this is the woman right here. I'm about to play her.
If you had this baby, she came in the show. It'd be a whole situation. You got to get rid of it. And I listened to him, and I think I didn't have time. That's all I'm saying. Like, I didn't have time. And that's why I talk to you, only because, like, let it be known. He doesn't love her. This
Yes,
like,
he does.
this is a fucking facade.
He just didn't love
Let's be
you.
fucking for real.
I don't even think
Real
he was with you.
Housewives, all y'all do is lie about your storyline. Everybody has different people. Let's get that known.
Okay, I played that.
Yes, ma'am.
Ayana, you said, is it Ayana?
Natasha Yana. Oh, yes. Okay, all right. I know he's married. I sit on like a wiki face. Wish I shed it because I know that's a married man. So that might be on my part. And then I keep like cooking food and everything, and he kept messaging me and everything.
So when did he message you? How long ago?
Oh, we still messaging. Like, let me go to the screen and say, like, all right, let me talk to Tasha K.
So wait a minute. So he told you he loved you?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't believe that.
Like, how far into y'all talking?
I had an abortion by him.
You got the paperwork? You got the abortion paperwork?
Yes.
Screenshot it. Screenshot it real quick. Put it in the chat. Let me see.
What? No, ma'am. I can't. But I'm not trying to like.
I'm not gonna put that out. That's sensitive information, and you're not going to jail. I'm not gonna do you like that. I just want to see it in case they be trying to say, "Oh shit, that it's a lie." No, it will only. I'll be like, you better stand down, motherfucker. You better stand down. I will never post your private information like that. Is too private.
Like this. Ooh, I'm pregnant by Candiace's husband. That's a whole nother story. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. How long ago did you have the abortion?
12 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
12.
I was gonna say, girl, you are still postpartum.
12. And yet, if I had that baby, it would have been a whole situation. Like, how could I? And he told me. And you told me you had an abortion, but yet you're still with her? Alright. So maybe I'm being petty talking to you. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, just pour your heart out. You're good. I can tell you're ready to cry.
I ain't, cause like, Miss Tasha, like, he really is a good dude. And like, I would never take that away from him. But he's with a fucking horrible woman, and he's trying to please her because she wants to have a storyline and she wants to go on this show. But am I not good enough? Like, be with me.
No, don't say
that. Wait, fuck all this shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm sorry.
Okay, I was just playing somewhat of what the woman was saying. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk, but putting these clips up, and shout out to Tasha K, because Tasha K is a good interviewer. I don't care what people say about her. She's a good interviewer. She knows how to get these interviews, and people do go to her for a reason, because she's a good interviewer, and I got to give her credit. But I think that woman, I don't believe that woman really. I think that woman was lying to her. And I think she was wasting her time, to be honest. But again, shout out to Tasha K for getting that interview. Or talking to that woman. Hearing her out. But I'm not going to bash the woman. I just really don't believe that Chris messed around with her. I don't. But that's all I'm going to say about that. But could Chris have cheated on Candiace? Maybe. It could be a possibility, but I don't think it's with that one. I don't think it was with that woman, but it's a possibility he could have cheated on her. Yeah, definitely. But Robyn and Gizelle, I just think that they need to worry about themselves. I don't even think that they're gonna bring this up as a storyline this season on the Real Housewives of Potomac, because the show has already been filmed. So this has happened after the season, or after the season has been wrapped. The season got done filming in the summertime. So if they do somewhat add this into the show, they might somehow edit this into the show this season. I doubt it, but I wouldn't be surprised if production finds a way to put this into the show sometime during the season, which I don't think they will, but they can. It's a possibility. It's Bravo. They're capable of anything. But Robyn and Gizelle, why y'all keep talking about Candiace and Chris? I don't understand. Like Candiace said, y'all need to worry about, like Gizelle, like Robyn, you need to worry about what's going on between you and Juan. I mean, Juan was caught, and I think this is going to be talked about on the show. Juan was caught with another woman at a laundromat. And not only that, this could have either been the same woman or a different woman that he was caught out with at a nail salon. Now, why is he at a laundromat with another woman besides you? Why is he at a nail salon with another woman when he should have been there with you? He could have been paying for your nails to get done. What business do he have at a nail salon with another woman? So, like I said, Robyn, you got enough to worry about and be concerned about. You married this man despite him messing around or having conversations with a woman in Canada who, I think he paid for her hotel room. She flew out to see him. He paid for her hotel room, and he gonna tell Robyn that, oh, I just paid for the hotel room. I do not believe that. I think Juan smashed that woman, had sex with that woman. I think he hooked up with that woman in her hotel room, and I just don't think that he wants to admit that to Robyn. I think he just want to keep that on the down low and save himself. But I think he messed around with that woman at a hotel at that hotel, because why would a man he don't even know the woman? He just met her, and he paying for her hotel room, and you didn't go in there and get no nookie? I don't know if I believe that. I don't believe that. I believe he messed around with that girl, and then he turned that lady, and then he turned around and hooked his friend up with her. So I do not believe that he didn't get none. It was just his friend that hooked up with her instead of him. I think he, like I said, got some and then wanted to share her, like pass her over to his friend. That's what I think. But yeah, Robyn, you got enough problems to think about. You got enough of a storyline that you need to focus on. Why you focus on Candiace and Chris? Stop following up Gizelle's behind. Stop being her lapdog. Stop being her bottom B. Stop being her sidekick. Stop being her follower. Stop being her minion. Be a leader. Stand on your own 2 feet. And I think she gonna get it this season, because Juan and her gonna have some explaining to do, and they gonna have to talk about their relationship and talk about their new marriage. So yeah, focus is I believe, based on the trailer that I saw for the season, it looks like some of this season or a lot of this season gonna be focused on Robyn and what she going through with Ron. Cause even Gizelle gonna question her about her relationship with Juan. So like I said, Robyn, stop worrying about Candiace. Worry about yourself. And I don't think you was never Candiace's friend to begin with. Cause every time her and Gizelle would get into it, guess who? You wouldn't be neutral. You would take Gizelle's side. You would have Gizelle's back. And I do give you credit for last year when you told Gizelle that, or when you said that I don't think that Chris did anything at first to Gizelle to make her uncomfortable. I think she did say that on one of the episodes. You know, so I think she called herself trying to have Candiace back, but really she didn't. She never was. I don't think she was never ever Candiace's real friend. The reason why her and Gizelle both call themselves being friends, or should I say fair weather friends, to Candiace is because of the fight that she had with Monique on season 5. See, I wish her and Monique wouldn't have never fought. Monique even came out and admitted, you know, that she shouldn't have put her hands on Candiace. Because, yeah, she took the bait. She did exactly what Gizelle wanted her to do, and that was for her and Candiace to fight so they can turn on each other and she can get Monique off the show. Because her and Robyn did not want Monique on that show, so they got her off the show. Well, really, Monique left the show on her own. She left, she quit the show, but that's what Gizelle and Robyn wanted. And since then, and that was in season 5. So since season 6, which was the last 2 seasons, because they going into season 8, starting on this Sunday, November the 5th is going to be season 8. But yeah, season 6 and 7, they have not done right by Candiace. Robyn and Gizelle have been fake friends to her. They wasn't her real friends to begin with. And definitely last season, Gizelle gonna sit up there now. I'm on Gizelle now. She's sitting up there talking about, oh, Chris made me uncomfortable. That's what she did last season. But she didn't even explain like what Chris said or done to make her uncomfortable. Not at all. She didn't even go into details with what he said or done. She just said, oh, me being alone with him made me uncomfortable. I think he was like venting to her about Candiace, you know, because that was after the season 6 reunion. And I think him and Gizelle went back to her hotel room for a minute. And he was venting to her about Candiace. And Gizelle didn't like the conversation, so she told him to leave. Now, if Gizelle would have said, that made me uncomfortable talking about Candiace without her being there, then okay, I would understand that him talking to you about Candiace made you uncomfortable. But you didn't entirely say that. From the way you made things seem like he did something to you, like inappropriately, like made a move on you or said or flirted with you or something like that. That's what you made it look like. And you wasn't specific. You wasn't clear on what he did wrong. So at this season 7 reunion, Chris was vindicated. And that means that Gizelle, you lied, in my opinion, and you made up a storyline because you didn't have nothing of your own going on. You didn't have nothing else to come up with, so you wanted to once again plot against somebody else's marriage, somebody else's family, and you used Candiace and Chris as a storyline because you wanted to drive a wedge between them. And that's the thing, Gizelle. Just because your ex-husband, Jamal Bryant, the fake pastor, the hypocrite, the demon, the devil himself, cheated on you and dogged you out in your marriage, you think that every man, I don't know if you think that every man cheats, but you think that these other ladies, you think they man be cheating on them, so you go after them. Low-key, I think that Gizelle is jealous of Candiace and Chris's relationship. I think she's jealous of their marriage. She is mad because she don't have a husband. And she holding on to the last name of Jamal's name. Cause she eating off of that name. She got that last name to stay relevant, to make her the reality TV no star, in my opinion. Cause she not a star. She starring in this show. She the wanna be queen bee of this show. But Candiace is really the star to me of this show because she has more talent. She has more gifts. She can sing. She can act. And Gizelle can't do none of that. Her and her dry and her boring, trashy podcast ain't hitting. It's a mess. And Robyn, she ain't got no gifts. She ain't got no talent. Beside this podcast, she tried to sell hats. How's them hats doing, Robyn? Are you able to sell? Are you still selling them hats? That you were selling them non-fashionable hats? What happened to that? So like I said, I think Robyn and Gizelle are jealous of Candiace because of her gifts and her talent. And she younger than them. And she got more shine than them. She outshining them. And she can read and roast better than they can. See, really, they can't touch Candiace. They ain't got nothing on Candiace. So that's why we gonna be fake friends to her. But when we get a chance, we gonna try to stick it to her. And guess what? You tried to plot against her and her husband last year, and guess what? That failed. So now you believe in this woman that got interviewed by Tasha K. You believe in her, and you want to sit up there and say, "Oh, Chris messed around with her. He did something that he shouldn't have done with her." Y'all ain't got no facts. Y'all ain't got no proof. Y'all making an accusation or giving y'all opinion without no proof, without no receipts. So y'all was not there. Y'all don't know what, if anything, went down with Chris and this woman. So y'all shouldn't even be speaking on that. Like I said, Robyn need to focus on her marriage to Juan. Gizelle has a man, Jason from Winter House, coming this season on the show. Focus on your relationship with him. Are y'all still together? Like, what's going on with that? Make that your storyline. Talk about y'all's relationships. Stop talking about Candiace and Chris. Y'all don't have nothing on them. Like I said, you tried to plot and scheme against their marriage last year, and guess what? It fell flat. Just like that podcast. It fell flat. It flatlined. Y'all got egg on both of y'all's faces, Robyn and Gizelle. Your plot didn't work. And what y'all doing, talking about him being unfaithful to Candiace again, it's like, give it up, turn it loose. Let it flow, let it go. Focus on what y'all got going on. Y'all will be more likable, and people would relate to you more if you talk about your own stuff. Stop hiding your real story. Stop hiding your truth. Own your truth. Stand in your truth. Open up about y'all's lives. Let the people know what's going on with y'all instead of y'all worrying about somebody else's marriage. At least she married. At least she got a husband. Well, Robyn just, got a husband too. They just remarried this year. So, like I said, she got a husband that's been with her longer than y'all men been with y'all. So, yeah, Robyn do got a husband for the second time around. The same one. So, I wonder if this gonna last. But anyway, good luck to you, Robyn and Gizelle. Y'all gonna need it. And Candiace, keep shining bright like a diamond. Read these chicks. If they come for you this season, let them have it. Because as the people, we are here for it. Especially me. I'm here for it. But anyway, until then, I hope you all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Thanks for watching, and you all have a good evening. Peace.